Hey, what's up guys? Chris McCarthy here with McFit365, and this is your McFit365 workout of the day. Now today's workout is 5 rounds. It's going to start off with that jump rope, and we're either going to do 30 double unders, 60 single unders, or there's an option of doing 50 jumping jacks instead if you choose not to use the jump rope. So I'm going to go back here, I'm going to grab my RX Smart Gear jump rope, and like I said guys, we're going to end up doing 30 double unders with this jump rope as your first option, and that is 2 rotations of the rope for every jump. So 2 rotations as you jump. You end up doing 30 of these double unders. Now always maintaining proper form here guys, so we're rotating that rope twice around the body, but we're always keeping our elbows in close to our sides. We're rotating that rope just with our wrists, kind of an up and down whipping motion here. We don't want to see a lot of movement at the elbow joint or over here at the shoulder joint, so keeping those elbows in close to our sides, hands slightly in front of our hips, and we're jumping up and down. It's more of a bounding motion actually than a jumping motion. We're not kicking our legs back or piking them forward. We're staying on the balls of our feet, chest up, and we're bounding up and down as that rope rotates around our body. So we're going to do either 30 doublers, or you can choose to go ahead and do 60 single unders, which is just your basic 1 rotation of the rope, but same form and cues as before. You're just going to do twice as many of those, so you're going to end up doing 60 of those. Now there's an option if you choose not to do the jump rope on this workout to do 50 jumping jacks instead. So just your basic jumping jack, keeping your legs together, hands are going to touch above the head, and then their hands are going to then touch either behind your back or on your hips. So 1, 2, 3, we're going to do a set of 50 of these jumping jacks as an option of either the 30 double unders or the 60 single unders. You can do 50 jumping jacks instead. After you've completed one of those movements, we're then going to move on to 10 dumbbell clean and jerks. Now, prescribed weight for this is 50-pound dumbbells for men and 35 for women, but as always, make sure you are scaling the weight appropriately for you. So I'm just going to go back here, grab a couple dumbbells, and on this clean and jerks, what we're going to end up doing, like I said, 10 of these. So they're going to start from the ground position, and they're going to be on either sides of our feet. What we're going to end up doing is first off sending those hips back, going down into a squat position, loading up those hamstrings, working those glutes, feeling it in our quads. We're going to grab those dumbbells. From that position off the ground, we're then going to drive through the ground with our feet. We're going to use the power of our lower body at the initial part of this movement to generate the momentum to then start to bring those dumbbells up into the front rack clean position. Now you also want to keep your arms straight as long as possible as you're generating the power through your lower body. Those dumbbells are going to start to come up. You want to keep them close to your body as you're bringing them up. We're not swinging them out like a kettlebell. We're keeping them close to our body. As they keep coming up, you're going to get up on your toes, you're going to shrug, and then you're going to catch them in a front rack clean position. From this position, what you're going to do there is then you are then going to dip underneath them slightly again, and then we're going to press them up overhead into the jerk position, and you're going to lock out your arms all the way at the top. So starting with them on either side of my feet, I'm going to keep that chest up, head and neck and neutral spine, go down, grab these dumbbells. We're going to clean them up into this front rack position from here, then dip down, re-dip underneath, and jerk them up overhead. That completes 1 rep. Then we're going to bring them back down to the ground, and we're going to do another one. So clean it up, jerk underneath it. That is rep number 2. So what we're going to do is, like I said, a set of 10 of these dumbbell clean and jerks. Once you've completed 10 of those, we're going to set these down, and we're immediately going to go into 5 burpees. So I'm sure you're all familiar with burpees before. Basically, go down on the ground, kick our legs back, go into a push-up position, push out of that push-up, bring our legs back in, stand up, jump, touch your hands above your head. Slow motion, go down to this burpee, bend those legs, kick those legs back, push-up position, keeping those elbows in close to your sides, chest touches the ground, press fully out of that, bring those legs back in, stand up, jump, touch your hands above your head. 5 of these burpees. After those 10 dumbbell clean and jerks, once you've completed 5 of those burpees, then we're going to go into 10 dumbbell squats. Grabbing the same pair of dumbbells that we had before, we're going to clean them up into the front rack position. So you're going to hold them in that front rack position, and then we're just going to go into a squat, and then all the way back up. So grabbing these, what you do want to be careful of here is in this squat position, you're going to have them in that front rack. So it's going to be pulling you forward. So when you go into that initial squat, you're going to send those hips back, put the weight back in your heels. We don't want to be up on our toes, even though those dumbbells are going to want to pull you forward. That's why you send those hips back first, keeping that chest up, loading up those hamstrings, working that glute, setting that weight back in that heels, and then you squat until you're down fully below, your hips are down below knee level. With that chest up, stand fully upright, opening up those hips at the top. So like the first movement, we're just gonna clean them up into that front rack position. Now from this position, nice squat stance, feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Go into that squat position. Remember, weight goes back into those hips and down into those heels. Full squat position, stand up fully upright, opening up those hips at the top. We're gonna do 10 dumbbell squats. Once you've completed 10 of those, now we're moving on to the final movement in the round, and that's gonna be 30 sit-ups. So grab my ab mat. Now if you have an ab mat like this, great. If you don't, what you can end up doing is getting a towel, rolling it up, placing it in the lower part of your back. Gives you a little bit of support in the lower part of your spine. So set this ab mat down, feet together, ankles together, knees together. Nice 90-degree angle here. What we want to do is send our shoulders all the way back till our shoulder blades touch the ground behind us, and then simply sit right back up, engaging that core till our abdomen touches our thighs. So all the way back, all the way up. We're going to do a total set of 30 of these sit-ups. Once you've completed 30 of those sit-ups, that completes one round in this workout. So then you're gonna go back up at the top and you're going to repeat all of those movements for a total of 5 rounds. So quick recap, 30 double unders or 60 single unders, or there's an option if you don't want to use the jump rope to do the 50 jumping jacks. Then we're gonna go into 10 of those dumbbell clean and jerks, right into 5 burpees, then 10 dumbbell squats, right into 30 sit-ups. That completes one round, and you're gonna complete 5 rounds. So that is the McFit365 workout of the day. Hope you guys enjoy this workout. Good luck, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow for the next workout.